Alright guys, so listen, I took a bunch of stuff apart and I started thinking to myself, I'm gonna take pictures. I should probably pull my phone out and take pictures of where these fasteners go so that I remember. And then I was like, you know what? No, because I'm gonna film the teardown of this car for my YouTube video, you know, working on my 65 Chevelle. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll just be able to refer back to that video, and then that way I know where things go. And then I was like, I looked over at the camera and I said, I forgot to put the damn camera out. Once again, I started tearing something apart and I didn't have the camera going. So I've already pulled the steering column out of this. And right now I'm working on the clutch, brake, and gas pedals. I'm going to get it all tore out. I got to get the speedometer, the dash, everything out of here. Basically, everything that I'm going to transfer over to the new body, I have to get out of this car. So I'm going to put it on time lapse. We're getting there. We're almost ready to chop this car into pieces and get ready for the new body. Here it is, day 2 teardown. Trying to get my ISO right. So make sure you guys can see without everything being blown out in the background. Okay, so today we're going to go ahead and pull the heater core out of it. Get the radiator support out of here. Front fenders off of it, get this front clip ready to roll, and hopefully the lighting's right so that you can see what I'm doing. Pay no attention to the kid on the dirt bike, that's mine, he's out having fun. So far I've already got the 3-speed wiper motor out of it, got the suicide brake line off the firewall, I have the clutch, the transmission levers all taken care of, the pedals are out of it. I gotta get the e-brake out of it, the wiring harnessed, and then everything from the front, all the electrical, get it ready to pull off is just one whole piece, is one clip. So stay tuned, here we go. About to get real. 8. We're making a convertible out of this. I'm going to cut the roof off of it so that I can start sectioning the quarters. Let's get after it. Gotta make sure there's no pieces in there that I may need down the road. '65 Chevelle 2-door hardtop. See? 1965 Chevelle convertible. All right, I'm gonna pull this rear window out of both sides. I gotta get those out, and I'm gonna pull the seat out, and then we're gonna start sectioning it up all the way. All right, guys, so we got everything on this car stripped out of it. We got the roof cut off of it. I got the rear end of it pretty much cut off, all the trunk area. So now I got the 2 body bolts out of it, the only 2 that were actually holding the car on. I'm gonna go ahead and make all my neighbors mad. I apologize to all my neighbors out here. I'm sorry about this. But I'm gonna go ahead and push this body off onto the concrete right here, onto the blacktop driveway, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it into pieces. So hopefully real soon, real quick here, you're just gonna see a chassis and an engine. Let's do it. There it is. It's off. The body is off. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down the tunnel, split it into a couple pieces, section the back off of it. Man, look, this is the reason why I'm doing all this work. We're scrapping the old body, we're putting the new body on. We're gonna make this car what it's supposed to be. All right. Well, there's a little bit more work here than I thought about. This is completely rusted out. So I don't have to go through where all these body mounts go. This one's completely rusted out. This one's completely rusted out. I'm gonna have to fix those. Other than that, this actually looks like it's in good shape, to be completely honest with you. Like I said, I apologize to all my neighbors. Got to be an easier way to do this. Has to be. Let me see if I can make this faster. I've seen this done. Watch this. Look at that. It's clean. Okay, so now that we got the body cut into a million pieces, I'm going to go ahead and get a hold of my scrap guy, get that hauled out of here. Now, let me just go ahead and grab this real quick. In a unexpected sequence of the vlog, we lost the microphone. Okay, so hold on one second. And there you have it, guys. This video was obviously shot for several different days, but we finally have the 1965 Chevelle Super Sport in the garage. Frame, chassis, everything sitting in the garage, ready to be worked on. I get my driveway back again. My truck appreciates that. I'm sure all my neighbors appreciate that. But now, this car is getting ready for a massive overhaul. And at first, in all honesty, at first, I was just going to go ahead and marry the body to the frame and then call it good, and then work on things slowly. But I took a real good look at the chassis. Quite honestly, you know what? Let me switch this around real quick. That way you see what I'm talking about. All right, as you get a good look down in here, you can tell how dirty this is. These bushings, my upper control arm bushings, are completely wore out, which means the lowers are going to be shot too. So I'm going to get a super front end kit with polygraphite bushings. And then I think I'm going to take a grinder to this and a wire wheel, and just wire wheel everything, and then maybe put some POR 15 on it, clean it up and refresh it a little bit. So if you come down here, you can see that that body mount's bigger than it should be. So I'm gonna have to get a washer and weld it in its place and fix some of those. I got another one here. So like I said, originally the plan was just to marry the body to the chassis and then slowly start to work on it. But once I got the old body off the frame, I decided, let's do this right the first time. Now I'm gonna leave that straight 6 in it for now. There is gonna be an LS swap later on down the road, but for right now, I wanna drive it again. So I'm gonna clean this chassis up. I'm gonna put all new disc brakes all the way around this thing, which I already started on the front of this, but I wanna get it all finished. Then we're gonna put the body down. So that effectively ends this video. Like, subscribe. We'll see you guys next video.